Hi, my name is Rizki Nafatul. I'm a student from the University State Semarang and I'm currently studying English literature. When I was in elementary school, I loved English so much and once got a perfect score on the subject that I had an interest and got into it. Today, I want to talk about something that is going to be really interesting. It's morphology, the words of language. Content words and function words. Languages make an important distinction between the kinds of words content words and function words. Noun, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs are the content words and function words 39 content words. These words denote concepts such as object, action, attributes, and ideas that we can think about like children, an organism, sour, and purple. Content words are sometimes called the open class words because we can and regularly do add new words to these classes, such as Bollywood, blog, this, and 24/7 pronouns 24/7. Morphemes, the minimal units of meaning. In the first joint dialogue, Humpty Dumpty is well aware that the prefix "a" means "not". Words have internal structure which is rule, govern, uneaten, unamide, and ungrammatical are words in English, but eaten on, admired on, and grammatical on to mean not eaten, not admired, not grammatical are not, because we form a negative meaning of a word not by suffixing on, but by prefixing it. The study of regional structure of words and of the rules by which words are formed is morphology. This word itself consists of two morphemes, morph plus ology, the suffix. Ology means science of or branch of knowledge concerning. Thus the meaning of morphology is the science of words form. Morphology is part of our grammatical knowledge of a language. Like most linguistic knowledge, this is generally unconscious knowledge. A mononomial linguistic unit is thus an arbitrary union of a sound and a meaning or grammatical function that cannot be further analyzed. It is often called a linguistic sign, not to be confused with the sign of sign languages. This might be too simple a definition, but it will serve our purpose for now. Every word in every language is composed of one or more morphemes, found and free morphemes, prefixes and suffixes, infixes, and the last circumfixes. Rules of word formation. Knowledge of morphology includes knowledge of individual morphemes, their pronunciation and their meaning, and knowledge of the rules for combining morphemes into complex words. The mock turtle added "iy" to the adjective "ugly" and formed a verb. Many verbs in English have been formed in this way: purify, amplify, simplify, falsify. The suffix "ify" conjoining with nouns also forms verbs: objectify, glorify, personify. Notice that the mock turtle went even further. He added the suffixication to uglify and formed a noun uglification as in glorification, simplification, falsification, and purification. By using the morphological rules of English, he created a new word, rule productivity. Rule productivity. We have noted that some morphological processes, inflection in particular, are productive, meaning that they can be used freely to form new words from the release of free and bond morphemes. Among the rational morphemes, the suffix able can be conjoined with any verbs to derive an adjective with the meaning of the verb and the meaning of able, which is something like able to be as in accept plus able, love plus able, pass plus able, change plus able, thrive plus able, adapt plus able, and so on. The productivity of this rule is illustrated by the fact that we find able affixes to new verbs such as downloadable and faxable. Morphology, morphology, morphological, morphologically complex words whose meaning are not predictable must be listed individually in our mental lexicons. However, the morphological rules must also be in the grammar. Most morphologically complex words whose meanings are not predictable must be listed individually in our mental lexicons. However, the morphological rules must also be in the grammar, revealing the relation between words and providing the means for forming new words. Other morphological processes compounds. Two or more words may be joined to form new, compound words. English is very flexible in the kinds of combination permitted, as the following table of compounds shows. Some compounds that have been introduced fairly recently into English are Facebook, YouTube, PowerNet, and Charger. Sign language morphology. Sign languages are rich in morphology. Like spoken languages, signs belong to grammatical categories. They have root and affix morphemes, free and bond morphemes, lexical content, and grammatical morphemes, derivational and inflectional morphemes, and morphological rules for their combination to form. The suffix meaning negation, rule analogous to "an" or "not" or "this" is accomplished as a wrapping turn over of the hands following the end of the root sign that is being negated. For example, "one" is signed with open palms facing upward. "Down one" follows that gesture with a turning of the palms to face downward. This reversal of orientation suffix may be applied with necessary adjustment to many root signs. So that's all of morphology. Thank you for your attention. Thank So I think that's all. Thank you for attention. See you and bye bye.